Welcome back to the Grambling State Dynasty, guys. Two undefeated teams go head-to-head as the Tennessee Volunteers visit the Hole. The Tigers have two prospects on campus tonight. Number one free safety Travis Haley and tackle Jarrett Lee. First quarter action, the Vols come out running. Coleman takes the handoff, bounces it outside, cuts upfield and fights for 7 yards. Then on third and short, McBride drops back, has all day in the pocket, tries to take off, but Torian Ray drags him down for the sack. Vols forced to punt. After back and forth 3 and outs, Austin goes back to the air, hitting Terrell on the outside for 13. Then Brooks finds a lane up the middle and weaves through traffic for 9 yards. Later in the drive, Austin goes back to the air, hitting C. Tizzle on the curl for 11. A few plays later, Brooks takes the sweep, cuts it back inside, and picks up 22 big yards. Tigers in the red zone, and Brooks goes up the middle. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers take an early 7-0 lead. The Vols take back over. McBride drops back, and he decides to take off. He has tons of green in front of him, and he's finally brought down after picking up 20 yards. Next play, McBride with the play action, steps to his right, and drops an absolute dime to Bailey on the sideline for the first. A few plays later, McBride goes back to the air. It hits Lawrence on the out. He turns upfield and gets 8 more yards. 3 plays later, McBride with the play action and hits Davis behind the defense. Heron drags him down. Now it's 1st and goal. Next play, McBride drops back, moves around in the pocket, but here comes freshman Caleb Causey, and he brings him down for the sack. Then McBride takes the option left, pitches it to Coleman, and he gets into the end zone. We're knotted up at 7 apiece. Next Tigers possession, Austin drops back. It hits Big Rob Bradford. He turns upfield and bowls his way to 11 yards. 2 plays later, Austin drops back again, and he's looking to go deep. He throws it up for Edwards downfield. 46 yards later, he catches it. What a play. 2 plays later, Austin hits Brooks on the screen. He cuts back inside and picks up 7. Then Austin goes back to the air, connected with Edwards again over the middle for 13. Next play, CB23 gets into the end zone for the second time today. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers take a 14-7 lead, and that would be the score at the half. It's been an offensive struggle. Let's see if any of the offenses can wake up in the second half. Start of third, and the Tigers come out running. Brooks hits the hole up the middle and picks up 13. Then Joel Thomas finds some room on the right, breaks a tackle, and picks up 12. A few plays later, Austin drops back and hits Terrell. He turns upfield and gets pushed out at the 10-yard line. Later in the drive, JT takes it up the middle, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling! Tigers up 21-7. After a Vols 3 and out, Thomas takes the rock up the middle, cuts, and picks up 12 more yards. Then Austin and the curl game is working against this Vols secondary. He hits Gunn. He breaks a tackle and is off to the races. He gets pushed out after picking up 29. Later in the drive, CB23 gets into the end zone for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Grambling! It's 28-7. Vols look to answer. McBride drops back and throws a gorgeous touch pass to Lawrence for 13. Later in the drive, McBride drops back again, has all day in the pocket, and decides to take off. He stumbles up the middle and gets hit. It's a fumble! The Vols do recover. Then Trey Coleman takes a delay up the middle and weaves ahead for 9 yards. 2 plays later, McBride goes back to the air, tries to scramble out but gets laid out by Richard Maynard. Vols settle for 3. And the Tigers run game would take over. Brooks hits the hole, cuts in and out, and picks up 14. Star of the 4th, Austin drops back, and he's looking to go deep. He has Edwards wide open. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Grambling! 51 yards to the house. And a big congratulations to Phil Austin. He is the GSU all-time leader in passing yards. And the G-Men defense turn it up. McBride tries to scramble out of the pocket, but gets laid out by Josh Carey and Fred Paris. Then McBride stands tall in the pocket. He has tons of time, and he finally hits Lawrence on the cutback for 25. 3 plays later, McBride drops back, tries to roll out, but Caleb Causey gets his 2nd sack on the day. Vols forced to punt. And the Tigers look to put the nail in the coffin. Austin keeps the option right, cuts it back inside, and picks up 18. Later, JT hits the hole up the middle, makes a cut, and picks up 13 more yards. Later in the drive, Austin drops back, rolls to his right, Here's Rob Bradford. He turns upfield, jumps into the end zone. Touchdown, Grambling. And that would do it. Grambling State rolls 42-10. Phil also had a great day through the air, 15 of 18 for 269 and 2 touchdowns. CB23 finished with 101 yards and 3 scores. JT finished with 107 yards and 1 touchdown. Sean Edwards went big. 4 grabs for 133 yards and a touchdown. On defense, Josh Carey had 8 tackles, but the D-line finished with 6 sacks. Richard Maynard and Causey each had 2. Brown and Ray had 1 apiece. Great win for our Tigers. Next up, the Razorbacks come to the hole. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget, hit those links down in my description and follow your boy on Twitter, IG, and Facebook at Big C Gat Game. And make sure you ring that bell and join the Noti Squad. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.